Hi guys, I'm Angel and he's
Right.
and we're the readers, and we are doing another Q&A today. This will be Q&A number 4. It's going to go similar to the other 3, and we are going to first answer some questions by writing them down on our board. So we are going to get started right away.
What bad habit do you have that you know you need to break, but don't really want to?
About ourselves.
Yeah. Don't be done by bad habits.
Let's see, what kind of bad habit do I have? Bad habits.
I don't have that many, so it didn't take me long to figure out what it was.
I'm trying to think. I don't know.
She's going to tell you she doesn't have any bad habits.
Well, I'm trying to think, what do I do that's a bad habit?
We need that music.
I know we do.
Do 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 do. I already got mine. When you're practically perfect in every way, it's pretty easy to notice that one little thing that you do.
Okay, I'm ready. His is procrastination.
Bad.
Mine is I don't know. I'm kind of perfect. I can't think. Tell me something that I do.
I'm not going there.
No, come on.
No, I'm not going there. No, but yeah, procrastination.
Oh, yes. But he come by that honest. His mother was a procrastinator.
Why do something today when you can put it off till forever?
Yeah, he is a procrastinator. Me, on the other hand, I'm all about getting things done.
But I will say, ask any of my my lab partners in school, college, not necessarily. I get it done.
At the last minute.
I always get it done,
At the last
and
minute.
it's usually done pretty good.
Okay, question number 2.
What was the first car your spouse ever owned?
Okay, so that's you.
That means I have to remember stuff. I think I remember. Okay, before she shows it, let me be very clear that she is going to be wrong because she is going to put a color on there. I bet you money.
Okay, what was mine?
Granada.
Yes! His was a green Chevy Caprice.
It was not green. It was not green.
It was green by the time I saw
gray.
it.
It was
There was
30
nothing.
years old by the time you saw it.
There was nothing gray about that car. It was green.
It was 30 years old. It had faded and changed, and life had been rough to it.
It was a
And
green
it
car
had a
when I
rough
saw
life
it.
by the time you saw it, and it was awesome. I would have had that car back. Really did.
It was green. So.
We have place now. If I could find that car, I would find it and buy it
Yes.
and fix it up. But
We had a lot of good memories in that car.
we did. That car was huge.
I'm not talking anything like that either. I'm just talking.
That car was huge.
It was humongous.
I
You
went
rolled
to-
the windows down, the front and the back, and it didn't have the thing. It was like
it didn't
complete.
have a bar, so it was like it was air, and
And he didn't have air conditioner, and we were lucky if the thing started.
that's
Multiple
true.
times, I would be in there getting ready to start it for him, and he would have a screwdriver getting ready to start it. So, fun times.
The starter had issues, and by the time I got the starter fixed, then the flywheel had issues. And but I tell you, I went to change the I went to put new speakers in it when I was not long after I'd had it. And once you get the spare tire out, yes, it has spare tire. By the way, it's a 1970. It was a 1970.
It was a 70
Caprice.
Chevy Caprice,
Like,
and
I got
it was
in
like
the trunk.
a ship.
I got in the trunk to change the speakers because they're on the back dash, whatever you want to call it. you could sleep in there. It was like the size. The trunk was the size of like a full size bed. It was crazy. I got in there. I was like, well, this is comfortable. I could take a nap in here.
It was the size of a ship.
Yeah, it was. It was 18 feet long.
Yes, it was pretty.
Measured it
long.
one day because we had a van that was 20 foot long. That's what I learned how to drive on.
I'm pretty sure most girls that would have been interested in him, they would have seen that car and ran.
Then I had a license plate. A friend of mine made a license plate for me.
Robert Apperson.
Robert. I had two.
It was a tank.
It was a tank. It was a tank. I wrecked it once. I spun out on the. I was in Townsend, middle of the night, coming back from Cleveland, and I hit a. I don't know what I hit. I guess I hit a slick spot. Spun it out, hit the guardrail, and it put a dent in there. Put a dent in my fender about that big. I don't know what it did to the guardrail, but I just started the car back up because it had kicked off, and started back up and drove the rest of the way home. In the morning, I went and looked, and
But the way home.
in the morning, in the morning, I checked it, and there literally was a dent about this big. It was hilarious. I
Okay.
love that car.
All right.
Okay,
Moving on.
moving on. So, what is your spouse's favorite candy bar?
Your favorite and my favorite?
That would be spouse.
Okay.
That I am your spouse.
All right.
Like it or not,
I've got
I am your
this.
spouse. I can't think of the name of it. Not that funny.
Once again, he can't remember stuff either.
I can't remember anything.
All right.
Hold on.
He's still trying to think of what the candy bar is.
Okay, I'm good.
All right.
Let's go.
All right. What did you put?
Boom shakalaka.
What did you put?
Then it was a good
Mr. Goodbar?
Mr. Goodbar. Now it's Hershey Kisses.
That's not a candy bar. It said your favorite.
It might as well be.
I put Heath for him.
Yeah, it's not the one I ate the most.
No, but that's like,
That's by far my favorite.
if he sees a Heath, he's like crazy. Yes.
I just know that's not like it's not great for your teeth and stuff because it's crunchy and
Mr. Goodbar brings back memories. It reminds me of being young
She used to
and
eat
in
one
love.
she used to eat one every year, every day at lunch.
At lunch, when I was in high school, I would have a Mr. Goodbar and some kind of chips. Mr. Thing over here come running through the cafeteria, and he would break off and eat half of my candy bar.
I may or may not have asked.
He did not ask.
Ever.
But you know, when you're young and you're a teenager, and
We weren't dating.
we weren't dating at the time, but I did like Ryan. And so, yeah, it was like, he ate a piece of my candy bar. So now if he eats a piece of my candy bar, I'll bite his head off. Yeah.
Things have changed.
Times have changed. I'm not that young girl in love anymore. I want my candy bar.
She's not trying to
I'm
hook
still
you
in
down.
love, but I want my
She's
candy
not using
bar.
that candy bar as bait anymore. She's
Nope.
like, leave my foot alone.
I've got him where I want him now, so he ain't going nowhere.
Okay. Who would play you in a movie?
Who would play me in
Yep.
a movie?
Yippee baby. Who would play me in a movie? Let's see here.
I'm probably not going to spell this right. And they may or may not be living.
Okay, I put two answers down. just because, may or may not, I'm pretty sure that's not. I put 2 answers. Because Tom Hanks, but not really. It'd probably be one of the Blues Brothers if they were still alive. And you know which one, the fat one.
I put Katharine Hepburn.
Yeah, pretty sure
She's probably deceased, but she would definitely want to play me.
She'd come back from the grave.
She would come back from the grave just to be Angela Reeder.
Just to be you in the starring role in the life of Angela Reeder.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think Tom Hanks, maybe he could pull it off. Okay.
Are you picking out the right thing?
I've been getting them off from there.
Okay. So are
One
we
more.
done writing? Or
One more.
why are we? Is that writing or answering?
This is not writing.
Okay, gotcha.
This is not writing. Last question.
He's double dipping. He's dipping in each bag. We've got one bag to write on.
I've been dipping from the writing bag. Then we have that.
Okay.
One.
All right.
We're just okay. Do you think we have more similarities or more differences? And which one is more important? That's an easy one. I'm going to tell you right now. And before she's thinking about how to
I already
wear
know.
me out.
We are opposites. We are opposites in so many ways. But
not even funny.
But the things that like matter the most,
Our core values
yes,
are the same.
Are the same.
The Bible tells us to be not unequally yoked, and what's that? What that's talking about is when you tie two, not that we're cattle or anything, but when you tie 2 ox to a wagon, if the 2 oxen are not going in the same direction, fairly equal, pulling the same, if they have to be equal, or at least if they're not equal, one of them has to be able to have the capacity to help the other one along. And that's what when the Bible says to not be unequally yoked, that's what it's talking about. Nothing weird and crazy like some people say it is. And our core values, our direction is the same. And we have different ways of getting there, maybe. Mine's a little less serious than hers. Maybe. Sometimes.
Always. I'm the serious one in the family. He is the goofball. Yes. And so yes, we're total opposites from movies to things that we like, but then we have the things that we like together, like wrestling. Some people would be like, I'm not going to go sit in a gym all day and watch wrestling. Multiple times, many days, I have gone and that's yours. I have gone and sat in the gym from 8 a.m. till 10 o'clock at night. Just because that's something that he enjoys. And I think as a spouse that you should support your spouse in whatever endeavors that they choose to do. And I enjoy going to wrestling matches, from wrestling matches to we like doing day trips and going places and seeing different things, hanging out with friends, playing games. And so we do have a lot of opposites, but we've got a lot of things that we are the same at. I'm definitely more competitive than him, for sure. I mean, it just is what it is. But yeah, I mean.
I remember in high school, people used to ask me, it's like, are you going to beat him? Like, we get ready for a good match. We'd be coming up to match. It's like, are you going to win? It's like, I don't know. We'll find out. I usually did. But it's like.
He usually did. And then there was times when you take people to watch him and he lost. It's like.
I only lost 2 matches.
You brag on him and tell him, oh, he's great. He wins every match. Then we go and he lost to Greenville. Really?
I lost 2 regular season matches that year. And she just happened to bring her dad to one of them. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, hey, it is what it is. So that's going to wrap up our Q&A session 4. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and there's more to come. So hope you guys have a good night. If you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, please do so. Subscribe, ring the bell for notifications so you can be notified when a new video comes out. And follow us on Facebook under the Readers. So you guys have a great day. Merry Christmas.
Bye, guys.